Okay, here we are with the top 5 questions that remain unanswered. Okay.
Number 1 is.
No, we're starting with number 5.
Oh, number 5. Yes.
Why did you think we're starting with number 1?
Well, usually you do from number 1 up to 5.
They almost always start with 5. I mean, they start at the top and they go down to number 1. It's
okay,
countdown.
whatever. Okay, so that's where we're going to do it.
Why would you think they always? How many of these have you even watched?
None.
None. So you're basing that on nothing. All right. So
it's much more efficient that way.
Well, it certainly saves you time.
What if we started in the middle and worked our way to the left and right?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
No, all right, no.
I was stopping 5.
Because I already thought, that we would.
You
start
went through the
5.
prognation.
I kind of, exactly, yes.
The prognation.
Whatever you just said.
Yes. It's a new word I made up, prognation.
So, number 5 is, with the top 5 questions that remain unanswered, number 5 is, why do people sniff glue to get high? I mean, we know why they do it, but why do they do it?
And how?
And all these other things, too. These frog lickers. You've heard about these frog lickers, right?
Yes, I have. Yes, absolutely.
Do you know there are people who know which frogs are the right frogs?
And which ones are not deadly and which ones are just normal frogs.
And they go and they lick the frog or toad.
Right.
Is it a cane toad?
Cane toad. That is correct, yes.
And then apparently they get some kind of...
what happens, they actually have what
reaction
they call a toad-in.
A toad-in?
Yeah. Several thousand people get together at a big field and they all bring a toad.
Bring your own toad.
Yeah,
BYOT.
Yeah, bring your own toad. And they all lick the toad and everybody gets higher in the sky. They let the toads go. The trouble with that is causes a major problem in the area for the farmers. The toads decimate the corn crops. So if your neighborhood is going to have like a toad in,
maybe they should rent a toad, and then they can return it when they're done.
Yeah, that would be better.
When you're done licking your toad, you can just return it.
You return your toad after licking.
I assume you might want to wash it first.
Yeah, wash your toad. Yeah.
Licking. Don't bring back your toad without washing it first.
Yeah,
that's kind of like remember Be Kind, Rewind. Well, there's got to be a slogan for this.
Yeah, wash your toad before returning.
Don't be a schmoed. Wash your toad. Big sign up there when you return the toad.
Yeah, because there's going to be some replications about that. If you don't wash your toad when you bring it back to
who knows? These kind of. Anybody who's licking a toad, who knows what else they've been doing?
Yeah.
So you don't want to touch that.
They could be licking their porcupine or something like that.
There could be some porcupine lickers in there.
Yeah, porcupine lickers. Imagine going to like a porcupine convention with 500 people. They're all licking a porcupine. It's dangerous no matter what the list because you get those things stuck in your tongue.
So thanks for your input, Tim.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the toad bulimia.
So that is a good question, isn't it? Why do people sniff glue or paint or
anything else for that matter?
What? Don't they have a good drug dealer nearby in the neighborhood?
They could probably look it up on the internet. Go heroin dealer in my local community.
Because if you ever see those bumper stickers? They say buy local.
Yeah.
If you go to a department store and you buy a can of spray paint,
right?
That's not buying local.
No, that's buying from a national chain.
To be truthful, if you're buying heroin, especially, or probably almost anything you might be buying, probably comes from another country. Heroin tends to come from a couple different countries.
Yeah, but
at least it benefits the
local
economy.
Dealer.
Yeah,
you
want to support the local dealer.
Yeah, look at it this way: the local dealer is taking that money, turning it back around, going to the store, buying groceries for his family,
and
therefore
little baggies and scales.
Exactly.
What else does a heroin dealer need?
Spoons.
Spoons. Okay.
It could be like
business cards, maybe.
Yes.
Cell phones.
Right. Christmas cards.
Maybe. So that's number 5. We're going to be. Let's see. Now, what is number 4, Tim? Do we know what number 4 is? Yes, we do.
We do.
Number 4 is.
What happens when your holding tank is filled up when you're parking at the parking lot at a Walmart? The answer is.
What happens when your holding tank is full and you're parked at the parking lot in Walmart? And the answer is?
Just let it go.
That is the answer?
Yes.
So number 4, and the questions remain unanswered, has now just been answered.
Right.
Just let it go.
This particular segment was not sponsored by Walmart or any affiliation
number
of
three.
Walmart.
And number 3 of the questions that remain unanswered.
Yeah.
When will women decide what it is they want to wear?
And why is this a problem?
Or would we say, when will a woman decide what it is she wants to wear?
Well, I'm not sure, honey. This is I got 14 different things. I got to make sure it looks good.
Tim, you are a gentleman bachelor, and therefore ask the question, why is it a problem? If you were married, you would not ask the question, why is it a problem?
I don't think it's a problem myself,
You
actually.
don't understand that.
I don't know. You would be more astute in answering this particular question.
The male population, since just after the Stone Age, just after the caveman times,
Yeah.
because in the caveman times this wasn't the case, but right after that, women have constantly been asking men, what they think of what they're wearing, and should they get this or that, and then would you buy this or that dress for me?
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to wear that anymore. That was last spring.
Passe.
Passe and
Yeah.
Olsay and Whip Snow and
Whip Snowed and Weinstein.
holy shit!
Passe, Whip Snowed, Passe, Whip Snowed, Weinstein, and Weinstein.
Well, I knew he was going to come in there somewhere.
Yeah, right, yeah.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
When will a woman decide what to wear?
It's kind of interesting to think about.
This question, I predict, this question will remain unanswered for
Millennia.
many millennia to come.
I'm not sure when this will ever be answered. I remember I was dating a friend of mine dating a while back.
No, Tim, sorry. We don't want to hear any of this.
Oh, yeah, but I'll be right out, an hour and a half later. Okay, time to go. Then we're later than shit on the horse shit.
You are a whiner.
Somebody's got to whine.
Fucking whiner.
A whine.
Tim, you are a misogynist.
A misogynist.
Yeah. Okay, so,
yeah, here we go.
Is it number 3?
Yeah, it's number 3.
Number 3, why do people burp in the middle of their top 5 countdown? No, I'm just kidding. We know why. Because they're obviously probably a pig.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm doing it for comedy purposes. I hope everybody, you think everybody understands that?
Yes.
You're probably saying, he probably never does that when he's like home alone or in company with the family and stuff. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but you might have your glasses on upside down.
I'll be damned.
Now, are you seeing everything upside down?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so
This is number 3?
I don't remember anymore. I think it's number 3.
Yeah. Number 3 is...
Number 3 is, what is the mully grub?
And...
Who's got it?
And...
Is it catching?
And...
How do you get rid of it?
And 4.
It's an important question.
The mully grub.
Haven't you always heard about the mully grub?
I have.
You've probably, somebody will say, whoa, what's wrong with that guy? I probably got the mully grub.
Yeah.
Well, the implication was you probably would want to stay away from that gentleman.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
person, whoever.
Is mully grub, is it catching?
Well, I mean, that's one of the
We'll have to
questions.
describe the actual mully grub.
It's a multi-part question. What is it?
Yeah.
Who's got it?
And why is it there?
Why? Well, that's a good.
Where does it come from?
Well, maybe it comes from outer space.
The mully grub. Is that something that you can catch from somebody else?
I used to think maybe it might come from mulberry trees because it's called the mully grub. That's just a theory. Just a theory. Okay, so that's number 3.
How was it? We really didn't dissect that very well.
Well, there's not much to say. We just, it's one of those questions. What the hell is the mully grub?
Really, could we delve into that a little bit further?
No. Well,
I think it's well worth talking about to find out whether you got it crawling up your ass or something.
Well,
you got mully grub.
You got me there. I have to admit.
You got mully grub coming into your body. You got to find a way to get rid of it.
You certainly don't want it crawling up your ass. That's for
no,
sure.
No. Go into that
or anywhere else, right?
That little pee hole there.
No, not in there either.
Yeah, that mully grub, hanging on your balls there.
Well, no.
That's bad. That's fine with me.
Okay, so now getting on to number 2. Number 2 of the top 5 questions that remain unanswered is, why is it bad to feel good?
Yeah.
I mean, who's responsible for this? What is the Catholic Church behind this shit? Or
yeah,
what?
if you feel bad, you're much better. Therefore, you can be good.
This whole thing of guilt over feeling good, has pervaded for centuries.
Exactly.
Who's responsible for it?
You need to feel bad so you can feel good. The church has said, you're bad. Therefore, you go on Sunday, you come out of church and you feel good. Therefore, you're not bad anymore. Therefore, you're good. Then later on, you might be bad later. Then you go back on Sunday, and you can be good again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
number
you're
one,
bad.
we got to move on to number one now.
Number one?
We're in the home stretch here. This is exciting. You know that? We've gone through the top 5 reasons, or the top 5 questions that remain unanswered. And question number 1 is, where did all the assholes come from?
It's amazing. It's literally pontificating.
They're everywhere. Oh, is that what it is? Pontificating?
It's pontificating.
Everywhere you look, seemingly, there's a bunch of assholes.
Now, how does that work?
Well, they say, and by they, I mean the special group of people who monitor these things, they say that these assholes, what they do is they have a club.
Assholes club.
It's kind of a Twitter thing, really, more than anything else.
Yeah.
And they volunteer to show up at places and, be an asshole, basically.
How do you do that?
Well, they just show up at a party.
Hi, the assholes are here.
They stand up in church and start, making rude noises.
Do they have a special call sign?
Or they...
like the Boy Scouts?
They drop expired dog food cans in the Santa's collection thing, the helpers, bell ringing stuff. So you never know where you're going to see. Assholes are everywhere, and they're always busy doing all different types of asshole type things.
Oh, you mean like you go to the store and there's like some food collection for the homeless, so they go buy all the expired food and drop it into the donation box?
I guess you could say that, yeah. Or that guy that cuts you off when you're driving, or that guy that tosses his wife's dog out the car window because he's pissed at her. Those are all the good examples of assholes.
Right.
And the world, apparently, for some reason, is full of them. So, of course, the question is, where do they all come from? And then, of course, the next question would be,
how do you get rid of them?
Yeah, what do we do with them? How do we get rid of them?
How
long are they here for? Are they planning on leaving anyways? In which case, if it's not too long, we just wait. There might be some kind of holiday created about that. June 17th, the day all the assholes left. Everybody's excited.
Remember the old Dr. Pepper thing? Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I think the assholes have actually converted that to their song. Wouldn't you like to be an asshole too? Drink, asshole. Wouldn't you like to be an asshole too?
It's pretty clever, but
yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say now.
I don't know.
I had something that was mildly funny.
Mildly funny?
Well, it was at least mildly funny. Let's put it that way. But one of the things I was going to say is, let's suppose all the assholes leave. One wonders, what would the population of the Earth be then? How many people would actually go? It might turn out to be that there's only 354 people on the planet because everybody else turned out to be an asshole one way or another.
Don't you have to do something to become an asshole? Is there sort of initiation?
They probably tell little children there's no Santa Claus or something like that.
Yeah. And then it goes on to bigger and better things.
That's kind of like, if it was like a gang, you might have to shoot somebody. But to just become an asshole, you got to disappoint a little child or...
maybe you have to steal something from a big box store.
Park very poorly and purposely block other people. That's how you start being an asshole.
Right, yeah.
Some people are very good at that.
You rip off McDonald's.
You might key other people's cars, just because their car looks better than yours, That's part of being an asshole. There's so many ways to be an asshole. It's really not up to us to make any kind of recommendation. People who are inclined to be an asshole will certainly find their own way of doing so. Well, there you have it. The top 5 questions that remain mostly unanswered. Although we may actually have answered some of them right here and now because, well, it's the kind of thing you get with the Mike and Tim show. You get the kind of quality production and commentary that other, show people are not.
You will not find this anywhere else. I guarantee you that.
Well, that's right. You're not going to see anybody else doing what we're doing.
Because nobody else
that's for sure.
has the balls to make fun of themselves.
That's right.
They bring out controversial topics at the same time.
Exactly. So, having said that,
Uh,
I should push this button over here. But let me see.
Wink.
Where is that button? There it is.